Oh boy, I know I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash for this, but I'm going to say what I believe. And not only what I believe, what I think is not cool in this case at all. I don't think that this is cool. I don't care what anyone says, it's wrong. That person should be able to decide when they are an adult to do anything like that. And this is wrong what Charlize Theron is doing. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to read this article. Charlize Theron's son says 7-year-old son is now a girl. Describes her emotions about Black Panther. Charlize Theron expresses excitement for her two young, beautiful African American daughters to see the film. There's just one problem. One of her adopted children is a boy, her 7-year-old son Jackson. Watch.
And I know this sounds crazy to a lot of people, but it's a very emotional thing. It was a very emotional thing for me to watch it. Yes, I have two young girls, two young, beautiful Black African American girls, not from South Africa.
Okay,
no,
sorry.
no, I wish they wouldn't give me a baby.
And we see why. Charlize Theron's son, 7-year-old, Charlize's 7-year-old son joins the growing list of alleged gender-confused celebrity children. Just going to read the article. Interesting to note, Sean Penn is right now rushing off to Turkey to do a documentary. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't read this article, you guys. I guess that was the end. I'll be honest, you guys, like, seriously, like, I don't think that this is cool. And the thing is, if you're going to do something like this, you should let that child decide. You know, no 7-year-old is going to decide something like that at that age. You know, it should be where the person is an adult if they're going to do anything like that. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Some of you guys may not believe the same things that I do in regarding this issue. But for a kid, you know, first of all, I mean, this is just my theory on it. Look at where Charlize Theron is from, first of all. She's from South Africa. I have a problem with that. You know, just for the fact also that she kowtows, whether she knows it or not, which I think she does, to this white supremacist notion of black men and being afraid of black men's masculinity. You know, it's like, you can't have a boy. What's wrong with him being a boy? You can't just gender assign him to a certain sex at that age. She did this when he was even younger than he is now. So you just want to have two girls. Why didn't you just adopt two girls? You know, people will say, I mean, first of all, I do think it's something that has to do with, like, emasculating a black man or a black male child in that sense. You know, a lot of people will talk about, well, they have feminine qualities and all that. People think that I have feminine qualities, but I'm a man, you know, just because I might not be into sports or anything like that. But who's to say what that is or isn't? To do this to this young child is wrong. I don't care what anyone says. That's not a girl. That's a boy. You know, I know people... There's stories of this where you have these moms that will dress them up as different genders because they want them to be that. And these people grow up hating their mother. Charlize Theron is in the spotlight. She's this liberal sort of person, so she gets away with it. But yet she's practicing the same white supremacist BS that the slave owners did. You know, you're emasculating this kid. The kid is not old enough to decide that right then and there. When that kid gets old enough, that's where that kid should, you know, decide that. But this is just too much. It's basically the fear of black masculinity. And to be honest, not all white people, but a lot have this fear of black masculinity. And a lot of it is even, I mean, I hate to say it, a lot of it is even sexual, dude. And it's just like, what? That all goes back to slavery, too. That's why they would cut the genitalia off of black men. Black men were also even raped. This is emasculating. That's not a girl, that's a boy. A young black male. I have a problem with this, and I hope some people call her out on this. Of course, being in the liberal media and all that, they won't. And I'm not trying to sound like a conservative or anything, because I don't trust either or. But this is the side that needs to be talked about. Some of my friends that are more liberal, whether you're black or white, I know you're probably going to be angry at me. No, I am not anti-trans people. But this is not something that a little kid could decide, or a mom could decide for that little kid. I don't think it's right, and I don't care what anyone says. If that kid is of age and wants to do that, that's a different thing. But you can't force a gender on a kid. That's not good. It's not good at all. And these are Afro-American kids. Man. Yeah. Charlize Theron, if you're watching this, you fear black masculinity. That's your problem. And you come from a white supremacist background, coming from South Africa. Then coming to America to a different environment of that. Anyway, you guys, I'd like to know what you think. Like, dislike, I don't care. Comment, subscribe, I don't care either. I really don't. But I want to know what you think. I know I'm probably going to have a lot of backlash for this, but oh well. Please understand me and ask me questions and not bash what I'm saying. If you have an open mind to discuss it, that's what I'm about, is discussion. But no, I don't agree with this. This is a man, a kid, a child, a male child, a boy, not a girl.